Hi, my name is Scootaloo. I've been working here at CWC for 2 weeks now. Dash said I should record my thoughts and what I do. Says it'll help me adjust. So, ask questions. Can I go to my room now?
Sure thing, Squirt. See you in the morning for your shift.
So, how are the living quarters? Fine. I've got my own room for now, but I can't leave the factory for the first few months. Dash's orders. What does CWC mean? Cloudsdale Weather Corporation. What hillbilly town are you from? So has your opinion changed of Rainbow Dash now that you know she's a killer? How does it feel working with your hero? I don't know. What are your duties in the CWC? What kind of jobs are at the Rainbow Factory and what is your job? What do you do at the factory? So, what does your daily routine look like at CWC? What's your job there?
Welcome to Cloudsdale, pride home of the flock, the great Pegasus race. For many millennium, the flock has tended to the weather of Equestria. Such a great task cannot be soiled or questioned. The flock must be strong. To preserve this image, it is the duty of all Pegasi to prove their use to the flock through a simple test. Pegasi that cannot fly are disgrace. Once cast out of Cloudsdale, a new purpose was discovered by our noble forefathers. Failures are sacrificed for one last gift to Equestria. And that is where you come in. You must make sure the failies are allowed to complete their final use, to maintain the pride of Cloudsdale. Not a single soul gets through.
I wouldn't think that cameras are allowed near the Pegasus device. I work on pipe maintenance. I haven't been in the main room since the first day. What? How does that make any sense? Why do you care? You're not a Pegasus. You wouldn't understand. Scootaloo, it does not make sense. The process is a self-loop. Even if there was no failures, the CWC would just make it harder to pass or even pick and choose ponies to convert into rainbows. This needs to end. The test is a tradition from before. It won't change. Ever. So you can't betray Dash? Even if she would have, without question, remorse or second thought, thrown you into the Pegasus device should you have failed the test? Dash would never do that. She's like a sister to me. Right? Right? So, you said you've been there for a few weeks. Is there anything other than work to do? So, do you have meal breaks? How's the food? We have a break room when not on call. The food is pretty good, though.
Hello, you're new here. Looks like you could use this more than me. I snacked. The Grim Reaper gave me a copy, and I snacked.
Well, you better toughen up, Squirt. I choose you because I see a little bit of me in you. I see you going places. Like me. Now, you won't let me down, right? How about giving us all a smile, Scoots? Squirt, I just came here for coffee. I won't let you down, Dash. Enough of the mushy stuff, Squirt. Now who do you believe? The pony who trained you, or cowards who don't know a thing? Any pony who messes with you deals with me. Got that? Oh, and there is a special job for you tomorrow. Do it right, and we'll see about giving you permission to leave the factory next time we go to Ponyville. What is it? Enough fooling around. We need you back to work. You'll find out tomorrow. So, Scoots, you keep in touch with Applebloom and Sweetie Belle? Or does your probation cut off all communication with the outside world? What about Applebloom and Sweetie Belle? Scootaloo, do you remember Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom? If so, what do they say if they hear you're a killer? I haven't seen them since I took my flight exam. I think about them all the time. Will you tell your friends when you get out? And even if you don't, what would the ponies do to you if they found out about it? No, I don't want to risk their safety. They have their own problems anyway. How's it going with Grim Reaper giving you coffee? Oh yeah, the coffee was good. Death is nice too. So, Scoots, Death just threw a dead Lyra really angrily by the Spectra containers, and now there's blood everywhere. Please take care of it. I'm a bit freaked out. Red jelly. Red jelly. It's just thick, red jelly.
You all right there, Scootaloo? You seem troubled. Why don't you stop by my office and we'll have a nice chat about what's bothering you? What do you say to that?
Fine.
So, Scoots, tell me what is bothering you.
I don't know.
Come on, Scoots, you can tell me anything. Everything said in here is privacy and won't reach any pony.
How do you feel about working at the factory? Everything. Everything is wrong.
Wrong? How is everything wrong?
I don't know.
I can't help you if you don't tell me, Scootaloo. Is it about the factory, or is it about you? Are you having second thoughts about being here?
I should go now. I didn't finish cleaning the jelly.
Scoots, that's not jelly. Oh, sweet Luna, you're going through denial. Scoots, the sooner you realize this, the better off you'll be. Now bring me a failure for the test.
It seems that you're not quite adjusted yet, are you? If you keep it up, your mind might just snap. Outside of Rainbow, do you know any of your fellow co-workers? Have you tried to befriend any? Do you have any other friends that work here other than Rainbow? Have you met any pony else while working? So what do you think of co-workers? Any that stand out? Have you made any friends in the Rainbow Factory, or is there only Rainbow Dash? I've worked here 2 weeks. I barely know any pony here except for Dash. Maybe the doctor with the robot eye, but mostly Dash.
You seem down. I know. You have not had a welcome party. I'll get a surprise on that. In the meantime, this is for you. It should help.
We're the Cutie Mark Crusaders, on a quest to find out who we are, and we will never stop our journey, not until we have our cutie marks. Remember to charge the battery, Scoots. Camera needs charging again, Squirt. Last time I'm gonna remind ya. Thanks. I don't really have time to charge it much, though. The camera's on all day. It's how they keep an eye on me. Yo, Scootaloo, you alright? Much better after Death gave me the old Crusaders emblem. I'm surprised he actually found one intact. Where did Death find that emblem? As far as we know, the only ponies who have those is you, Sweetie Belle, and Apple Bloom. Wait, if Death had a Crusaders emblem, does that mean that one of the Crusaders is... that your old CMC cape looks really tattered. Intact. I guess the question is, how did Death come by one of your old friend's belongings? You're surprised he found one? Why? Did something happen to your Cutie Mark Crusader capes? What do you mean one's still intact? What do you mean by surprised? What happened to the other CMC emblems? Cutie Mark Crusader shark feeders ring a bell? We did a lot of stupid stuff. We lost a lot of capes. Rarity stopped making us new capes when we turned 13. What is your Cutie Mark for? I'm not sure if you've answered this already, but what does your Cutie Mark mean and when did you finally get it? What does your Cutie Mark mean, Scoots? What's your Cutie Mark represent? My Cutie Mark is a wheel and a lightning bolt. I discovered it when I was repairing my scooter. Dash was there to help me celebrate. Orion was there too. Have any ponies your age around the factory? Lots, but I'm not allowed to see them. Dash calls them resources. I can't talk to resources. You should really learn to turn off the camera before you go to bed. You'll waste the battery, and it might pick up some things you do in your sleep.